Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. You guys already know the drill. I scrolled on Amazon for hours, so you don't have to, and I rounded up my favorite new things in for March. We have more spring outfits, just fresh fashion finds that I think you are really going to love. As always, everything is linked down below in that description box. And yes, I have a QR code with everything and more linked. Without further ado, let's jump right in. Starting off strong with this adorable sweater set. Now, I love this pink color. When I put it on, I was like, wait a minute, do I need more pink in my wardrobe? Because I just love how this one does have a little bit more pigment. It's a pale pink, but there is still some pigment in there, so I think it looks fantastic. Now, I have shared something similar like this during the fall time in a long sleeve. So the same brand just launched this in an adorable kind of off the shoulder top with a matching skirt. The skirt does have that pleated detail and it's pretty stretchy. Now, I got this set in a size XL and it's really cute because you can tuck in the shirt and wear the skirt over, or you could leave the shirt over the skirt. Plus, you can easily like mix and match and wear these separately, so it really extends the amount of time that you can wear this set. And again, the color is just so fun. I paired it with these cute like Mary Jane mule flats. It is like the quintessential spring outfit idea that I think looks so cute on. Now, I did size up in the bottom just to have a more roomy fit, but I thought this one was just really cute on. Okay, next up we have this stunning dress, new arrival. Heads up, this is actually 100% cotton, which we know I love my natural materials. It is lined with polyester, but the fact that this whole exterior is cotton makes me really happy. So it actually is a full cotton eyelet fabric with this beautiful blue and white printed floral pattern. This does come in a green and white, and I think a beige and white, and another blue kind of color combo. So beautiful patterns. And like I say with Amazon, it's hard to find really good prints. And I thought this was stunning. It cinches in at your waist. There is an elastic right there. Has a V neckline. It's not too low cut at all. And it does cover up your shoulders with a nice little cap sleeve. This would be really pretty if you're looking for something a little bit dressed up for the springtime. If you have some events coming up, this would be a perfect option. And in my opinion, this looks way more expensive than it is. And I love how it flows on. A great length as well. I am 5'10", so I'm always looking for the length. If you are shorter than 5'10", it's gonna have a nice, like beautiful kind of long skirt effect. And I think you're really gonna love this one. I'm wearing this one in a size large. Now, heads up, I think I found the summer pant. Okay, if you want something stretchy, comfy, not too heavy, that goes with everything. Look no further. We found it. Oh my gosh, look at this waistband. So stretchy. I actually just featured this pant in a khaki in my other Amazon video. By the way, if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, what are we waiting for? Hit that subscribe button for more videos from me and give this video a thumbs up if you're liking it so far. So I love these pants because they're actually a linen blend fabric, has a nice elastic waistband that isn't too tight on your body. I do size up in this to an XL just to have a more roomy fit. I'm a size like 12, 14 bottom, so an XL fits me perfectly, which I think is actually like the appropriate size chart comparison. So it fits me fine. And they're actually long enough for us tall girls. I'm 5'10", and on me, they have a nice wide leg effect that is long enough that doesn't make it look like I'm wearing high waters. So I love how these flow, and the bottom has like a very thick amount of fabric. So if you were to hem this, it would be really easy to do so because there's a seam right here and right here is the bottom. So you could easily like hem this and you wouldn't even notice. But I love how these just flow. They go with all kinds of tops, and these pants come in so many colors. Like I mentioned, I shared these in the khaki, but I think black, oh my gosh, you cannot go wrong with a black pant. And I'm trying my best to find like a 100% linen pant on Amazon. It is quite challenging. So these are going to do, they are a linen blend, and I feel like they are going to replace a lot of my other black pants in my wardrobe because I love how wide leg they are, and they're lightweight. They're not super heavy, and they're very comfortable on. So I'm really happy for these, and these are under $30. Now, there's nothing like an adorable navy sweater top. Now, I've been loving how I've been seeing a lot more like cut off shoulders. So it does cover your shoulder a little bit, but it's not super tank top like. And I just think the navy and the white buttons give this sweater kind of like a navy nautical kind of theme, which is perfect for the spring summer season. And the fabric on this one's actually super soft and cozy. And this is like the perfect thing to wear when maybe the weather's a bit changing. Maybe it's chilly in the morning. This is going to keep you warm, but you can still wear this midday when it gets warm out. And I think it looks fantastic with a pair of like white pants, white jeans. Oh, so cute. This one does come in a few other colors. I'm wearing this one in a size large and it fits true to size. Okay, this next top is so cute. Are you serious? I love the trim along the sleeves and the bottom of this top and this bright red color. Maybe I should have worn the bright red, but this color I feel like is so vibrant and beautiful. This top does come in a few other colors, but I think if you're looking for a statement top, this one is so good. I paired it with these white jeans, and it's such an easy outfit idea that looks really fun. And it's a cropped shirt, you know, that perfect fit. You don't have to worry about tucking this one in, and it kind of like dresses up your entire look. Maybe you're going out for the evening, want something a bit more fun and festive. This is such a cute option. It is 100% polyester, not my favorite. However, it doesn't have like a super poly feeling to it. It's kind of like a matte polyester fabric, so it's not super thin, so it's going to provide some structure, which I like. It kind of reminds me of a cotton. It's not, but it still has that structure, and I think it looks fantastic on. So with this one, I think I'm gonna have to make an exception. Next up, I found these $20 denim shorts off of Amazon. These are actually 100% cotton, which yay, we have a cotton winner. And I'm actually pleasantly surprised on how these fit. Again, bottoms on Amazon is not easy to come by. Let me tell you, it's not. So these, I was actually pleasantly surprised. The waistband has an amazing elastic. I got these in a size XL, and they kind of run a little bit more oversized. You're in between, maybe you don't have to size up. I think the size large bottom actually would have fit me fine. They're perfect for wider legs. They kind of have like an A-line shape to them. So if you have thicker thighs, a bigger booty, these actually might fit. I know sometimes with shorts on Amazon, they're just way too tight around the butt. So I like how these fit, and for the price, you really can't beat it. And I love a good white short. I mean, it's like an essential piece for your spring summer wardrobe. A pair of white shorts, definite yes. I have another 100% cotton find for you, and it's this adorable kind of button down shirt. And I love this color pattern, and I love the fact that there is a little ruffle at the bottom of the hem, and the sleeves are actually a quarter sleeve. They fit you right by that elbow, so it's gonna cover your shoulders, but you don't have to worry about like rolling them up, especially when the weather gets warmer. This top does come in different colors. I picked it up in the white and khaki stripe, and I like how minimal that stripe detail is. I think it looks really cute. Any white bottoms, khaki bottoms, or any kind of jean. And I feel like this is a great top you can wear to the office, and you can like dress up more casually over the weekend. So definitely a versatile piece to have in your wardrobe. And again, 100% cotton. Yay, we love that. Now this one's a more crop top fit, so it's gonna fit you right above any high-waisted bottoms. And this one just has a lot of style personality, and I'm wearing it in a size large. If you were hunting for a spring sweater, I thought the color on this one was beautiful. It has like a flecked tone to it. I'm like loving these like rosy purple tones lately. I don't know what's come over me, but I loved the color on this. Now this is a more classic cardigan style, medium weight, but it's extremely soft, very stretchy. Now the length is actually a beautiful length because you can wear it open face. You can kind of do a few buttons, have it opened up at the bottom, but it's not going to cut off your body a lot. So I like how this one fits on, and it does come in a few other colors with that beautiful speckled detail. And I'm wearing this one in a size large. Okay, next we have a two-piece set. Now I'm going to call this the set that you just throw on. Maybe you come back from work, you don't want to put your pajamas on yet because you don't want to wear them all night, but you want to wear something cozy around the house, or if you have to run a quick errand, like you can run out the door really quickly. That's what I'm going to call this two-piece set. Firstly, this color is so pretty. I think there's always room for a really great neutral piece. It's a classic tank and short set, very stretchy bottoms, and the top is just a longer line tank top, and the fabric is just really stretchy on. And I love wearing these easygoing sets because I live in a apartment building, so I have to either run down the hallway to take out the trash. My recycles is actually in the basement, so I have to go in the elevator, go downstairs to recycle. So I'm always looking for something that I can just easily throw on, and this is like that perfect thing to wear, especially when the weather gets warmer. So it's a very comfy, cozy set, but you can still like wear it out and about, and it's just something that you can just throw on but still look a little bit more put together. Now this next set, I thought it was actually going to be a full embroidered set because from the website they did such a good job by making these actually look embroidered, but they're not. It's actually printed on the fabric, and I could have sworn, like I zoomed in on the listing photos, and yes, it's actually a print. Now I was like, okay, I wish it was like embroidered. I'm like into my cotton vibes, so I still tried it on, and I'm like, wait, this is actually so cute. It's so lightweight, and I love the fact that the pants are extra long. I know sometimes with sets for us tall girls it could be kind of short. They are nice and long and flowy, and the material, I'm telling you, is just so breezy and lightweight. This would be really cute if you're headed on a vacation, want like an easygoing set to wear around a resort or a cruise. This would be perfect perfect. Or if you want like that vacation vibe in your everyday life, why not? So cute. I actually got this in a size XL. I do size up in my sets for a more loose fit, and it was actually cuter than I thought it was going to be. I have another two-piece set. Are we surprised? I'm like, I love a set, okay? Something about it is just so easy. Let me know if you also agree. If you just want something that's easy to throw on, you don't want to think too hard. A set's so easy because they go together, you know? So this next set I thought was really fun. It has like a sweatshirt like fabric to it, and I got it in this green color. So the shorts are a classic kind of terry cloth-esque short. Let me see if this is cotton. It's not. It's 62 poly, 34 cotton. I was wondering because it does have a cottony feel to it, and the top is actually so fun. It has a bubble hem on the top, so I thought it was really cute. It's meant to fit very cropped on your body, and the shorts, maybe a sliver of skin can show in between the two. And again, something that you can easily pop on and head out the door, or it's something that you can just lounge around the house in and just feel super comfy and cozy. So it has a more heavyish weight material to it. Again, kind of reminds me of like a cotton sweatshirt, but not that heavy. So right in that middle ground. So it is going to keep you a little bit warm. I have another 100% cotton find for you. It's this beautiful cotton gauze dress. I don't know what it is. I'm loving purple lately. So this is a beautiful gauze dress style. It kind of reminds me of a style from Free People. I'm pretty sure it's a look for less. This dress is under $40 and it is a full cotton material. Now I love cotton gauze because it's so lightweight, and because it's a natural material, you're not going to be basically like sweating as much. And by the way, if you want to know more tricks on how to dress for hot weather, I have a whole video on how to dress for hot and humid weather. I can leave it linked right here so you can check it out. But this one's just a very lightweight, breezy going dress. It has more of like an empire waistline because I have a larger chest. It doesn't really give me a super hourglass shape, but you can easily belt this, or this would be really great for like a swimsuit cover up, or you maybe want to just be super breezy and don't want anything to be constricting on you. This was that perfect dress. Wearing this one in a size large. Next, I have another breezy dress option for you. I love dresses because they're super easy. You can just put them on and you're basically ready to go. So this one's a very classic silhouette. You have some ruching on the front side. The fabric on this one's actually like really stretchy, and there's pockets. It's one of those like dresses that can be a base to a whole bunch of outfits. You could style this with jackets and sweaters or wear it on its own. You could even do a sweater over your shoulder, and you can kind of build a lot of looks with this one dress. It's not going to give you a ton of shape though. It's very much meant to just kind of glaze over your body, but it's not restricting at all. So it feels very comfortable, but it's not going to be a dress that gives you a ton of shape. So if you want something that just doesn't cling to your body, especially during summertime, this would be a really great option. Next, I have this two-piece work set, which I thought was really fun if you're looking for more workwear pieces for the springtime. The pants, again, I was pleasantly surprised. They are pretty long, which I love, and I got this set in a size XL. So the bottoms are a classic trouser fit. You have belt loops and the back has the elastic, but I loved how they hid it in the front. So from the front, you don't see elastic throughout. And the best part is the top has this really pretty gold button, and it's a very low V neckline. So if you want to wear this to the office, I would recommend wearing something underneath because your bra is going to show. But I loved how it gave you a beautiful kind of low V neck kind of cut line. If you have a smaller chest or you don't care about wearing a bra, I think this would be really cool because you can have like a low vibe. I love that. I have to wear a bra, so I can't really pull that off, but if you do, this would be kind of a cool set where you can kind of just like show off. So loving how this one looks. You can also like dress this one up too. I feel like it reminds me of a Zara find, but for a fraction of the price. The two-piece set together, top and bottom, is under $60. This next section is going to be called the battle of the tank top with the built-in bra. I tried out 3 different brands and I have thoughts. So the first one I think is my least favorite, not because of the color, because I love this brown color. Out of the 3, this one was the least like compressing. So to fix that, I probably could have just gone down a size if I wanted to be more compressed. But I did like how they have a thick kind of border. I thought that was really pretty. It has a higher neckline with a Racerback, but there is a built-in bra with this style. So I love tank tops that have that because you don't have to worry about wearing a bra. Plus the fabric does have like a matte look to it. It kind of has more of a cottony feel to it, even though it's very stretchy. So because it was like the least supportive, it's my least favorite. However, I would consider getting this one in a medium to see if it was tight enough because I need something tight, you know? We have to hold them up. So for me, not compressing enough. This next one I love. It's a beautiful square neckline, which I think is stunning. I got it in a size large. It offers medium compression, a little bit more than the brown one that I shared with you. So if you want it to be even tighter, maybe just consider sizing down. Because it's super stretchy, it probably would be totally fine. Now this one has more of like an athletic tank top feeling to it. So this is gonna be great when the weather gets warm. I feel like the moisture is gonna just like wick off of your body, which is great. And that square neckline is beautiful. And the back is like a classic racerback sort of style. So I love wearing these with like a black linen pant and you're out the door. You can also like layer some cool accessories like a bold necklace, some cool bracelets, and you completely dress up your look. So I love this one. And we have another style which is a little bit different from the other ones. It does have a higher neckline in the front and the back has more coverage. Now the built-in shelf bra is like literally half an inch higher than where my natural one starts. So at first I'm like, wait, my chest is like up here. But because of that, I feel like this one surprisingly had the most support, even though it was like artificially upward. So I kind of liked that. It's a tank top that you can wear with all kinds of bottoms and it's great, essential for summertime. You can wear it with literally anything. And next up we have a classic white t-shirt. Now what makes this one super cool is that they have this right here in the front. So if you like to like half tuck your shirts and it falls out, you have to fix it all the time. This one has like that in place. So it kind of gives you a cool tucked in look without tucking it in, which I thought was genius because if you notice, I'm always trying to tuck something in. They call it the Millennial tuck, okay? We can't help it. Like we cannot help tucking in our shirts. I think it just gives you some shaping. So I love how this t-shirt does provide some shaping. It's also under $10 and comes in multiple colors. It does run a little bit oversized. This is a size large and it was just more just like a regular kind of classic fit. Do you mind if I share some crochet cover-ups? I know I share a ton, but I'm obsessed with them. And I found this one. So this is a sleeveless style. I love this trim. I have one in the long sleeve that I wore on my trip. I shared it a few times from Cupshe, but this one, I love how it's a sleeveless style and the back is like really open. And I love the two-tone color of this. I got it in a size XL, just have a more like loose fit. I do find with like crochet on Amazon, like cover up dresses, they always run a little bit small. So this one on the XL, I feel like was that perfect fit. And next up, we have this really cute crochet top, which again, can be a beach cover up. If you're going to a resort vacation and want something cutesy that you can wear around, this would be so fun. It has this fun little soleil kind of emblem in the front. Now the cool thing is it's actually a pin. I can just take it out, it has like a regular back and you can kind of place it wherever on the crochet. So you can even make it like a hole in the front. So I like the versatility of this and it's just really comfortable to wear. I love the sun and I love that we're kind of bringing back like these pins. Next up, I have another 100% cotton dress find for you. Now this is a mini dress style. I like how it does cinch you in at that waist and it's a full zipper front. On me, this one is a little bit short. So I do recommend this one if you are more petite or maybe you're not as tall as me. But I thought the fit was actually really good for 100% cotton. I will say the white color is like a teeny bit see-through. So I would maybe just wear some neutral underwear or they have this one in different colors. But for the price, this is under $25. I thought it had so much style and I thought this was a really cute find. And my last two items, I have two new shoes for you. The first one are these woven Ballet Mary Jane flats. I love this silhouette because I feel like it goes with everything. Your feet kind of can breathe and I love the wovenness of it. So I actually got these in a size 10 and I'm like, oh, I should have got them in a 9.5. So these run like true to size. Like the 10 was a teeny bit big on me. So I think I'm gonna exchange them for a 9.5, but I love this bone color. It's kind of like an off-white. So it's not gonna be like super dirty when you start wearing them. And I think they're gonna be really fun to just wear around the town. They have a small cushion right here. And I just love like the style and silhouette of these. Very classic that you could wear with literally any outfit. And the next shoe I have for you are these little heels. Now I love like the strappy detail in the front. These remind me of like the 90s or like the early 2000s. Something about them. I think maybe it's just like the strappiness of it all. But again, very comfortable, not too high of a heel. And you do have to like make sure your foot is in here. Does anyone else have a loose pinky toe? Because sometimes my pinky toe does pop out. So I just make sure that my pinky just goes straight in and we're good. Let me know if you guys have a misbehaving pinky toe. Mine always pops out of shoes sometimes and it's so embarrassing. It's fine. But I thought these are really cute as well. Perfect for an evening out, going out. This does come in different colors. And yay, I got these in a size 9.5 and they fit perfectly. All right, so there goes some new Amazon arrivals. I hope you really enjoyed this video, found something new, found some fun styling ideas, or you just had a fun time hanging out with me. I do appreciate it that you always show up and we hang out often on the YouTube channel. So thank you so much for tuning in again. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. That helps me out so much. And I hope you guys have a super awesome rest of your week. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.